Comment your name and state below. I'd love to see who's watching and who these videos are helping. And before we start, quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not a licensed insurance agent, and nothing here should be considered personal insurance advice. Always review your own situation carefully. Let's talk about something that just shook the Medicare and insurance world, and it could quietly affect your benefits, your plan options, and even the extra perks many seniors rely on. If you follow financial news at all, you may have noticed that several major health insurance stocks dropped sharply after a new Medicare proposal was released. Headlines made it sound like this was just a Wall Street problem, investors losing money, insurance companies taking hits, and analysts arguing about profit margins. But here's the truth most headlines miss. When government payment changes hit Medicare Advantage plans, the ripple effects often reach seniors first. And if you're currently on a Medicare Advantage plan, or thinking about enrolling in one in 2027, this is something you need to understand right now. Every year, usually early in the year, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, also known as CMS, releases something called an advance notice. This is basically a preview of proposed changes to the Medicare program for the upcoming year. Think of it like a draft version before the final rules are decided. One of the most important parts of that notice involves how much the government plans to pay insurance companies that offer Medicare Advantage plans. Now historically, those payments have gone up several % each year. Why? Because healthcare costs rise, inflation increases, and the population getting older tends to use more medical services. Over the past several years, Medicare Advantage payment increases averaged around 4% annually. But the proposed increase for 2027 is dramatically smaller, less than 1%. And while that might sound like a tiny technical adjustment, it sent shockwaves through the insurance industry and financial markets almost immediately. Some major insurance companies saw their stock prices drop significantly within hours of the announcement. That tells you how seriously the industry takes these payment changes. Now you might be thinking, okay, but I don't own insurance company stock. Why should I care? And that's the right question. Because this video is not about protecting insurance company profits. It's about understanding how these payment changes could affect real people, real benefits, and real healthcare decisions. So let's walk through the 4 biggest ways this proposal could impact seniors and Medicare beneficiaries. First, remember that this is only a proposal right now. Nothing is final yet. Between now and the final rule, which usually comes out in April, insurance companies, healthcare organizations, advocacy groups, and individuals will submit comments and push for adjustments. Historically, the final payment increase has ended up slightly higher than the original proposal. So the exact number may change. But even small adjustments in Medicare funding can create major changes in plan design and availability. Second, insurance companies may respond by adjusting how their Medicare Advantage plans are structured. When payments rise slowly but medical costs keep increasing, companies look for ways to control expenses. And unfortunately, those changes can directly affect plan benefits. Some plans may reduce or eliminate extra perks like dental, vision, hearing coverage, or over-the-counter allowances. Others may introduce new deductibles where none existed before. Copays might increase. Some services that used to have flat fees might switch to percentage-based coinsurance. Maximum out-of-pocket limits could also increase. Now, I'm not saying all plans will do this. But historically, when payments tighten, plan generosity often decreases. And here's something else many people don't realize. More than half of all Medicare beneficiaries are currently enrolled in Medicare Advantage plans. That means any large change to this system has the potential to impact millions of seniors. Third, some plans may be discontinued entirely. We've already seen this happen in recent years when companies restructured their offerings. When a plan is eliminated, beneficiaries must choose a new plan during the enrollment period. That can be stressful, especially if your doctors, medications, or coverage needs have changed since you first enrolled. And fourth, there may be downstream effects on the availability of brokers and agents who help seniors compare plans. In recent years, some insurance companies have reduced commissions paid to brokers. If payments tighten further, companies may continue cutting compensation. Now you might be wondering, why does that matter to you? Because many seniors rely on independent brokers for free help comparing plans. If fewer brokers are willing or able to provide assistance, some beneficiaries may find it harder to get personalized guidance, especially those who are not comfortable navigating online tools alone. So what should you actually do with this information? First, don't panic. Remember that this is still a proposal, not a final rule. Medicare Advantage is not disappearing overnight. But it is important to stay informed and proactive. Second, start thinking about your benefits not just for this year, but for future years. If your plan currently includes dental, vision, hearing, or grocery allowances, understand that those extras are not guaranteed forever. Review how your plan covers core medical services, doctor visits, hospital stays, and medications, because those basics matter most when changes occur. Third, mark your calendar to review your annual notice of change every fall. That document outlines exactly what will change in your plan for the following year. Many seniors ignore it, and then feel surprised when benefits shift. Fourth, remember that there is no one-size-fits-all Medicare plan. Some people value lower monthly premiums and bundled extras. Others prioritize flexibility, nationwide access to providers, and predictable out-of-pocket costs through Original Medicare with a supplement. If changes to Medicare Advantage plans continue in the coming years, more people may reevaluate which type of coverage fits their needs long-term. And finally, focus on education, not fear. Medicare decisions can feel overwhelming because the system is complex, not because you're doing anything wrong. The goal is not to chase headlines or react emotionally to market swings. The goal is to understand how policy changes translate into real-world impacts on your healthcare. So here's the big takeaway from this news: small changes in government payment formulas can lead to bigger changes in plan benefits, availability, and support systems. Staying informed now helps you avoid surprises later. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. This channel focuses on clear, simple Medicare education designed to help seniors avoid costly mistakes and make confident decisions. And again, comment your name and state below. I truly enjoy seeing where everyone is watching from and who these videos are helping. As always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a licensed insurance agent, and your personal Medicare decisions should be based on your own situation and professional guidance when needed. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.